Hey, what's up guys? It's Kutex. I'm here with the winner of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 here at VxG on St. Martin. Flocker, congratulations. This is your first Evo title defense, let's say. How you feel?
Chilling, bro. Enjoying the beach. Enjoying the victory.
Yeah, man. This tournament had quite a lot of heavy hitters in Marvel. I mean, it was you and Champ as well as Chris G. I mean, those guys were kind of favored to win Marvel. And you actually had to go through them back to back in top 8. What was it like going up against these guys back to back?
It was pretty fun, actually. That was the first time that my Hawkeye had to put in some work.
He called it Hawkeye was calling out Ant-Man at every opportunity.
Yeah, almost every round.
So after you beat Champ and Chris G, you and Chris G fought again in grand finals, and there was a lot of controversy because a lot of people were, let's say, not pleased with the way that grand finals went down. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
Okay. Here's my personal opinion of what I think caused, the bullshit to happen. We played winners finals just fine. I won, and then Chris was called to go play Injustice. When that happened, he found out that they had switched the matchups around, and I believe they were in top 8 at the time too. So the matchup that ended up being switched was supposed to be him versus KDZ, I believe, and they switched it to him against CD Jr. So both him and CD Jr. got mad, and they were refusing to play it out. They said, "That's it, we're done. We're not gonna play." So due to that, I think they actually did end up switching the brackets back to the original matchups, but they were still mad about it, and they were almost still refusing to play. So after that happened, is when they played it out, and then grand finals of Marvel happened, but they were still mad. So that's what I think triggered, Chris to pick, different teams. And then me, like a genius, I followed suit, and I picked my B team. And then the rest, you guys know, all the hatred happened and all that nonsense.
So what you're saying is that you guys didn't plan to pick like, troll teams or anything
not at all.
Like that?
That was not, we didn't plan collusion, we didn't say we were gonna do it. It was not planned. It was not planned. It just happened, I think, due to bad circumstances.
So it was a poor choice on your part, maybe, to just pick a secondary team because he picked like a whatever team.
Yeah. I still take the blame in the sense that even though I did do it, I should not have followed suit. At the time, I did not think anything of this sort would happen.
Right. It's just it's an honest mistake.
Yeah.
Poor judgment. I mean, you're prepared to fight Chris G's real team, and
I think I literally like 5 minutes earlier, we fought winners finals. We played our teams. We fought it out, and I won 4-2. So it's not like I was scared of him or anything. It's just that just happened.
Right. I think that going up against a world champion, if you are not mentally in the right space, then you basically have no chance, right? Like if he is not in the right state of mind, he's not going to be able to make the correct decisions, execute everything properly,
etc.
And it seems to me like if he was not in the right place, then of course he would just be like, forget it. Like,
and I know for a fact that he was not, simply because he was already picking, troll teams, but one of the teams he picked had Akuma in it, and he fucked up. He didn't even pick Tatsu Assist, and he was like complaining mid-match. He was like, what is this? I didn't even want this. So, for sure he was not in the right state of mind.
Right.
But at the same time, I still blame the circumstances of what was happening to him during the tournament or whatever.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. Now, going forward, there's been a lot of talk from tournament organizers about setting up or trying to enforce more anti-collusion rules or putting anti-collusion rules in place. Do you think that in this sort of scenario, you guys would have been punished, or that it would have been right for you guys to be punished for basically like not giving it your all?
I don't think it would have been right at all, because if they actually did stack that on top of, you know, bracket switching, you know, in top 8, you know, like how are we supposed to take that? Especially me, I didn't even have to deal with the injustice. I wasn't even playing the game, so I would have just been caught in the crossfire of problems that Chris had with you know, another game.
Right.
That's definitely not fair.
Now, what do you think would be a better solution? Do you think that maybe giving an incentive to, let's say, get more players to perform, to entertain the crowd, like let's say providing a bonus for, let's say, a fan-voted pot bonus? You know what I mean? Like, who is the most entertaining player? Who put on the best show? Let's give the pot bonus to that guy. Do you think that that's something that might be better instead of trying to, you know, enforce all these rules or put all these new rules in place that are going to be hard to enforce?
Yes and no. I kind of like the idea because it sounds kind of like, oh, sportsmanship award kind of a thing. But at the same time, you know, it can sound unfair because, oh, this guy busted his ass and won the tournament, but, you know, 5th place or 7th place over there got sportsmanship award, so he gets the extra pot and shit. That kind of doesn't sound fair either.
So, what do you think would be a good way to prevent these types of things from happening before? Because, you know, it's not the first time that something like this has happened. You know, if you look at other events not too long ago, there are similar situations. Do you have any ideas as to like what will prevent these types of things?
Well, I can't speak for the other events because I actually have not been there for any of them. I've heard of them, of the situations, but I haven't been there for them. But in this specific case, I just think if things run smoothly, it would not have happened at all. So like from my standpoint, we don't really need to do anything other than run the tournament as it should be. But for the other cases, you know, I don't really know what triggered them. So for all I know, we could implement something. I just personally, I wouldn't know what to do.
Fair enough. Well, hey, at least you won. So congratulations. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. That's what went down. Stay tuned to Cross Counter for